In this video, I will explain multiplication of complex numbers when they are in rectangular form. So for multiplication, notice the rectangular form here, a plus bj, and then I've got a second one that's being multiplied by c plus dj. So that just means that we have a real part at the beginning of each, and then we have an imaginary part, the second term in each. All right, so this really is just like multiplying any two binomials together, where we use this process of FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. So if we multiply the first two terms together, a times c, we get ac. And then if we multiply the outside terms, so that's the a and this and the dj. All right, so a times dj. And then we multiply the inside terms, that's bj times c. Well, c bj. I'm just putting the j at the end, so that's the only reason for the change in order. And then the last terms would be the bj times dj, which is b times d times j, which is j squared. So that's the process, that is the formula that we use, and it's basic FOIL. The only difference we will see is that now we know that j squared is equal to -1, and that will be the last part to work on with this. Okay, so let's take a look at an example. Remember FOIL, first, outside, inside, last. We'll multiply the first two terms together, 3 times -2, -6. And then we'll multiply the outside terms, 3 times 6j, which will be plus 18j. And then we'll multiply the inside terms together, which is 5j times -2, which will be -10j. And then we'll multiply the last terms together, which is 5j times 6j, so it'll be plus 30j squared. All right, first thing I want to take a look at is we have a couple of like terms. Combine the like terms, 18j minus 10j, so this is going to be -6, and 18j minus 10j is 8j, and plus 30j squared. And lastly, we do know that j squared is equal to -1, and so this will be 30 times -1, so this turns into -6 plus 8j, subtract 30, and we have two more like terms, and so therefore this answer is -6 minus 30, which is -36 for the real part, plus 8j for the imaginary part. And we should be expressing the answer in the same form, the rectangular form, a plus bj. Now, one more thing we will look at in this video is to multiply a complex number by its conjugate. And actually, I encourage you to pause the video now and try multiplying this complex number by its conjugate. We talked about what a conjugate was in last week's class. So pause the video and do the multiplication. After you've finished, come back and check the answer. All right, so now I'm assuming you tried it. Let's do 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times -5j is -15j. 5j times 3 is +15j. And plus 5j times -5j is -25j squared. And now we've got like terms in the middle, and they will cancel each other out, leaving 9 minus 25j squared. But since j squared is -1, it's 9 plus 25 which is equal to 34. Okay, so that's multiplication of complex numbers when they are in their rectangular form.